Welcome to the Maral Vegas show, where we talk with locals in the community to highlight one of my favorite things about Vegas, its people. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Maral Vegas show. I am here with Charity McLean. She is a Las Vegas local of 11 years, and she is a business owner. She actually owns several businesses, from home staging, commercial staging, aesthetic home inspections. She is very, very passionate about helping people make money, helping them realize what their goals are, and accomplishing their dreams. She also loves helping people get quality homes that they love. And she is passionate about fighting domestic violence, sex trafficking, and serving the homeless, especially children. You can also find her doing, by the way, all of these things on her roller skates, okay? And one thing that I really want to mention that I'm very proud to say is that she is a COVID-19 survivor. Thank you for being here, Charity.
Well, thank you for having me, Maral.
Of course. How are you?
I'm doing great. I am fantastic.
Yeah, how's quarantine life? Are you still quarantined? Or
No,
are you kind of,
I got let out 2 months ago. I had it
Okay.
right at the very beginning.
Yeah, I remember. Yep.
Yeah, and I was released by the health district. Officially, they told me specifically I could go out. And this is before anybody was even masking. So
Right.
I've been safe. I beat the rush.
Yeah.
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 I was in and out of it before it hit, before most people even knew what was going on.
I am really appreciative of you, because what happened was, for people who don't know, it was in the beginning. We were all confused. Nobody really knew what was going on, like you said.
Right.
And my mom was having some coughing and stuff. And of course, I just immediately started freaking out.
Right.
What do you mean you're coughing? I posted something on Facebook, just talking about her symptoms and just curious, like, did anyone have any answers? And you responded in a private message, and you said, hey, I just wanted to let you know I just got diagnosed. And I was like, wow, because I didn't think I would even know anybody that could give me feedback. It did relieve a lot of my anxiety and stress, because you cleared stuff up for me. And then you decided to just go and tell everybody on Facebook throughout the whole process. I saw you posting videos and pictures, and I really appreciated that. So thank you. You're the only person that I know that actually has communicated with me throughout the whole process of this. I don't know anyone else that has it. Have other people told you how much they appreciate what you did?
Yeah, I was really surprised. I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah.
But when I chose to, I was surprised how many people, they thanked me for telling them the real deal, because there is so much misinformation or lack of information, but everything's just such a cross signal. And I tried to make sure to let people know I'm not a doctor. This is just my personal experience. This is what I went through and what I did. But a lot of people thanked me for just giving it real. Yeah. Right. That's how it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was real. It wasn't any kind of fake stuff you were hearing about online. It was coming from a person. And thank God you didn't have to be hospitalized. Thank goodness you were at home.
I'm grateful.
I know that this crazy COVID thing reacts differently with everyone. You're pretty healthy. You take care of yourself. I remember you telling me all the different vitamins and antioxidants you take. Do you have any recommendations? I take ashwagandha. That's my gold. I don't know if you take it.
I take, I take vitamin C. The ones I ran by my doctor, and he said, yes, keep doing it. Every 4 hours I was doing vitamin C, echinacea, zinc, and then the medicines they gave me. But vitamin C, echinacea, zinc. I was taking the D that so many people talk about. That was only once a day at bedtime, like I usually do. Yeah. I take a grip of supplements anyway. Systemic anti-inflammatory enzymes. Those basically do the same thing as like Tylenol or ibuprofen. But those are for inflammation. And
is turmeric one of those?
Turmeric was part of my diet. Heavy turmeric, heavy garlic. Nutraceuticals, as they call them.
Yeah.
But the enzymes are something different. And I took a lot of those as well. But that's something I've been doing for a long time.
Yeah. I went and got my mom tumor. Like she was taking it and then she stopped and I made her take it. But yeah, so you're healthy, you're very active. Like when you told me you're a personal trainer, I'm like, I know, okay, you do a lot of stuff, by the way. I'm gonna go over some of those things.
Okay, let's qualify that. I used to be a personal trainer. I don't do that professionally anymore. But I did.
But that means you know how to keep fit and you have all that, you have the education behind it. So that's
absolutely. I have a couple of certifications in it.
Yeah.
And then that, then I study nutrition and, we're constantly learning and they learn, they discover new things every day. And my whole philosophy is when you know better, you do better. And that's the same throughout this virus, through everything. So. Yeah,
it did. I realized, I always knew that it was important to be healthy, work out, stay active, eat healthy, take your vitamins, but it really pushed me to realize that this is not a choice anymore. It's a lifelong commitment. That's it.
It's a priority. Yeah,
absolutely. I think a lot of people probably realize that now is just to think that you could possibly get it and just survive it just because you are taking care of yourself. We don't know what will happen in the future. Should be taking care of yourself anyway. But absolutely. The point is,
I think the turning point for me when I was sick was when I got up and moved around. And that's something I really want to stress. My good friend who's a nurse friend, she's a nurse. And she said, please make sure people know that if you get this or really anything, get up and move around because the American medical, system confines you to a bed and bed rest and hold still and don't move. And that's the opposite of what's going to heal you. You need to get your circulation, and everybody's talking about sunlight and that's debatable, but moving is important. Just getting up and walking around because it's so hard because you're so tired. Right. But if all you can do is get up and walk around your yard or walk around your building, if you're in an apartment or just movement in, little increments.
Right. Little increments. Remember that, people. It doesn't mean you have to go for a jog.
Right. No, you don't have to get up and run a marathon. Just, just move around.
Were you roller skating around your house? No, I'm just kidding.
No, first time I left my house, I put on a mask with a bandana.
Oh, no, I meant like, oh, you did. Okay. So you did.
First time I left.
Yeah. A cousin of mine actually knows one of her friends that got it. She told her that it felt like she was hit by a truck. Like, really, that's an interesting way of describing what it
I literally got hit by a car when I was a kid. So it doesn't feel like you got hit by a car or truck. I don't know what a truck feels like, but cars are pretty hardcore.
I actually remember seeing that now in your posts that someone had mentioned that you had been through some crazy stuff. So you're a survivor. I mean,
I don't die. I just don't die.
You're like a cat. You have 9
I'm like 9 cats.
That's funny. Do you have any pets, by the way, right now?
I don't. I lost the love of my life, my Casanova, and I haven't been able to get a new one since.
What kind of dog?
I called him a Rottweiler.
Oh, I don't know if I know what that is.
I think I made it up. He was Rot, Chow, Lab, whatever. Yeah, he was a mix.
Well, how old was
my love. He was 13.
Oh, I know. I have 2, so I know what it's like. I haven't lost. Thank God, I haven't lost. I had cats when I was younger, but I can't. Yeah, I can't even imagine. You can't just replace them. Like it just.
No, God no.
They have their own personality,
Oh,
that
was my boy.
I have a pug and a Shiba. So they're a quite interesting mix. Yeah.
What's a Shiba?
Shiba Inus are Japanese dogs. I wish I could show you, but she won't come to me. They're like cats. She comes when she feels like it. They look like little foxes. She's a mini.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and people when they see her, they're like, is she a fox? Because she has that fox reddish, brownish color too.
Okay. Yeah.
But from behind, they look like a cat.
Okay.
If you actually take a picture of them from behind laying down, it's the weirdest thing. Their behavior is kind of cat-like too. It's very skittish or, you know, snobby. I call her a princess. And you know how pugs are. They're just the exact opposite, actually.
Right. It's like,
yeah. They just want constant love.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about what you do in Vegas for business. You know, I know that it's real estate involved. It's you're staging. So tell me a little bit more about that, please.
I'm a home stager. And I specialize in the occupied sector, so homes that people are living in, where they have stuff there. Yeah. And it's based on the consultation, and the consultation is where I advise them everything they can do to squeeze as much money as they can out of their property, using primarily what they have there, and then I can supplement it with art, accessories, whatever. Nice. But it's, you know, making it its personal best, the property. And it works out well. And then I do have, I quit actively looking for vacants, but I do have somebody I've not formally, but I do partner with somebody who takes care of the vacant side for me. And my company is the only company that I know of, and there might be others, but that I know of that does commercial in Las Vegas. And we can do, you know, offices and, you know, retail, anything, you know, commercial property for sale or for lease. Yeah. And when they're for lease, people can go in and turnkey, just flip the switch and start going, because everything's in place to start going to work. So they can sublease that stuff and just go in there and flip the switch.
So basically I have a house and I just have a bunch of stuff and I want to sell my home, but I don't even know how to like make it look nice. You would just come in and maybe replace some things and just stage the whole thing and make it look like a model home.
I'll make it look its best it can, you know, with what you have and what I can supplement. But right now I'm doing remote consultations.
Oh, okay.
Doing it all online.
Okay.
So they send me some pictures in advance and I look at those, you know, get some ideas in advance. Yeah. And we go through the process the same way I do the home staging consultation. We start at the front curb and I let them know everything about their curb appeal. And then we walk through the front door and we go through space by space all the way through to the backyard, just as if I were there, but they're taking their phone or their tablet. Yeah. And they use the video just like we are right now. Wow. For their notes, because when I walk with them, they usually take the notes so they understand them better. Right. But if we're doing the video thing, then the video just records and then they have the whole video for notes. Yeah. That's actually really creative idea. And everyone's getting creative nowadays. What you have to. You gotta. It happened. You still make it happen. Yeah, I love it. Yeah. And I'm sure they appreciate that because they're in the middle of, you know, this whole entire chaos too. And they're trying to figure out, well, we need to move forward with selling our house. It's not like they don't want to, you know. Yeah, some people need to do it more now than they did before. I mean, a lot of people, you know, are in more, you know, urgent situations right now. And most of the people I work with are actually agents who put me with their clients. So, but I do have them come straight to me, but it's mostly agents I work with. I was going to, sellers. I was going to ask you that if you directly worked with agents, and we have a lot of real estate agents in Vegas. Oh, that is for sure. So, hey, if you're a real estate agent and you need help staging your client's home, you can contact Charity. And how can they reach you? I know you have a website, Relux Stage. Is that what's the best way for someone to contact you if they're curious about a consultation? Pick up the phone or text me. You know, phone is usually the most direct shot. Okay. So that's 702-421-1151. Okay. I also teach CE on staging, continuing education. So I'm actually certified by you know, the state, Nevada Board of, you know, Real Estate, or Nevada Real Estate Division. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of the first 2 certified instructors in the state of Nevada. Cool. In the middle of all this, you have survived COVID-19, and then you write, I see that like you just invented something and you're working with SCORE. SCORE of Southern Nevada is the Society of Retired Executives. They're mentors. It's a part of the SBA. Right. I've used them before. They're awesome. A lot of people don't know about them. And they should though.
Huge resource if you want to start a business in Vegas.
Absolutely. They will guide you in the right direction until you get to your next like stumbling block, I call it. And then you go back and they can help you with where you are there. And no matter where you are in your business, they can help you grow and move forward. If you're just starting, or, you know, even if you don't have a problem, you just want to grow more or different, whatever. Awesome resource. I agree.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I am working with a mentor from there on a device that I helped develop. Actually, it's my deal. And I don't want to go too far into detail.
Oh, you don't have to, whatever you
But
prefer.
it's a red and infrared light unit. And it treats cosmetic as well as internal things. Let's say it heals. And I used it during my healing. You know, during
With
my recovery
COVID?
from the virus.
Really?
And I really think it was part of why I healed so completely and so quickly.
Wow.
And I'm really excited about it. So
that sounds exciting. I want to know more if it's but, wow, okay. And what inspired you to create something like this? Or where did it even come from? I mean, I know the whole health background, but
right. I think I'm going to hold off on sharing that. I'll share it with you in private, but yeah,
no worries.
I'll tell the story when the time is right, but not right this moment.
Well, then we'll have to do another interview at that point.
Oh, I'd love to.
Stuff. I love talking to locals in Vegas. One of the reasons why is, I mean, they're so passionate about the community here. Absolutely. Almost everybody that I know is doing something in the Vegas community that's unrelated to the Strip. Meaning that we care about people here, you know, and helping them. So what are some of the, I mean, I saw the sex trafficking. Sex trafficking is a huge problem everywhere, but in Las Vegas, it's kind of
pretty big deal. Yeah.
A special problem.
Let's see, I have done stuff for the Children's Hospital, dressed up as a minion with the Just One project.
Oh, I know them.
Yeah, love them.
I've done stuff with them before.
Yeah, Christina Chipman, Mary Perry, Tina Barna. Yeah. All those guys. Actually, it was with the Just One food bank, pop-up food bank.
Right.
Was the first thing that I got to go out and help with after I got cleared by the health district.
Oh,
so I was able, they brought me food when I was sick.
Yeah.
And I started to get a little emotional. They brought me food when I was sick. So first thing I was able to do when I got to go out and help was, you know, help work with the same.
I was going to ask you that because I remember you posting a lot about how people were dropping off food for you. I didn't realize it was them.
And the fact that I've worked with them before, so they knew who I was. They took really good care of me. So I had to go out, you know, as soon as I could and help again. And I did it on skates.
Oh, you did? Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. We got some tears, people.
Sorry, it just made me emotional.
No, because you know what? That is a really tough time. You can't even leave the house. How are you supposed to eat? You know, if you live alone, and you don't have family here. If you don't have, I have family here, but still, even having family, just to have people who are going out of their way to make sure that you're okay is just such an amazing feeling.
Well, they were definitely, they leave it on my front doorstep and let me know it was there. And then they would leave and I would go outside because like you said, in the beginning, we didn't know, you know, and I didn't want them to be exposed. I did not want anybody in here.
Yeah.
You know, and until I got that call from the health district that said, you're good to go, you know, you're fine. And even then, I was, you know, really hesitant. And at first I wore a mask. And so many people are like, oh my God, you don't wear a mask now. No, I've been cleared, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't think the health district would tell me you're okay to go out if I was going to jeopardize somebody else's health because, or, you know, mine again.
Right.
I really don't think they would give me the okay because could you imagine the legal ramifications if something happened?
Right.
So, and I'm sure they thought about that before telling me I was okay to go out, you know, officially. You know, they say the longest that they found the virus from their last symptom, the longest it's ever shown active virus in somebody was 37 days.
Oh, wow. Well, this is
So
way past her. What are we? What's the date today?
what year is it, right? I almost wrote 2016 on something the other day.
I can't believe it's May 13th. Like, it just doesn't, it's mind boggling.
It's absurd. Yeah.
So
no, it's been a couple months already since
I was going to
cleared.
say, I remember having this conversation with you like mid-March.
Yeah.
No, it was 2 months, like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I was cleared before it was even April. So
yeah,
I still gave it 37 days, you know, from my last symptom, not from onset of symptoms, which some people say, but from the last symptom, I gave it 37 more days before I would even hang out with anybody at all.
Yeah.
And then I was masking it first.
I can't wait for the day that we can just be normal again and have interactions with people.
Well, I think like everybody else, for me, the most frustrating thing is the conflicting information.
Yes. As a matter of fact, my best friend is a pharmacist. She lives in Chicago. And at the beginning of this, because there was so much uncertainty and conflicting information, I remember calling her and I was like, you have a responsibility. She's like, what? I told her, you need to start filming video, like filming clips, debunking some of the insane stuff that's people are saying online, basically. And just give factual information, you know, as a healthcare professional.
Right.
And to the best of your knowledge from, you know, because she was and still is dispensing medication for it.
Well, pharmacists are like especially for people who don't have insurance.
Yeah.
That's one of their best resources because they see it firsthand.
Yes.
All day, every day. All they see is people who are sick. I mean, they need medicine. You know, so they're gonna know, and they know what to do to treat it better than anybody, I think.
Absolutely.
Probably better than some of the doctors because they see all of it, not just what the pharmaceutical reps are trying to push on the doctors.
Absolutely. Yeah. I talk to her like every day on the phone and I ask her a million questions.
What now? Yeah.
And I wanted her to share, my best friend with the world, you know, like I thought it was important.
Her knowledge, what she has to offer. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we created a page for her. She started, she would do these little videos and then I would help her edit them and post them. And then one day she just did a live video without telling me. It was so funny. She's like, guys, I'm doing this without telling my social media manager. She's like,
this is a secret.
Yeah, she got like 1,000 views in like less than 24 hours. And and I was like, good, see, like people are actually appreciating real information. So yeah.
Well, it's like sometimes when I posted things that I thought was true and I figured out, or I learned later, this is not correct. I either deleted it, but I also made a point. I said something that was incorrect. At the time. I thought it was valid. It wasn't. But I don't just make it go away like it was never said. I make a point because there are some people who don't read or don't know that I deleted it or whatever.
Right.
And if I'm trying to help share, at least to my best of my knowledge, and I don't comment on it very much anymore, but if I'm going to share something, I want it to be true.
Right.
You know, and if it's not, I correct it.
Which is how it should be. But yeah, there's too many crazy people trying to spread fear out there and too many conspiracies as far as I'm concerned. We just got to take one day at a time and we're getting there. We're getting there. I just heard California extended I don't know, I texted my aunt. I didn't think it was true. I saw something about it online that they extended their stay at home for another 3 months. Did you hear about that?
I didn't, but I really think it's time to get going.
Yeah.
I think this is hurting our immunity. And this is just, this could change tomorrow, but, and at first I masked and I stayed in whatever, even when I could go out. But at this point, my position is, let's breathe the air. Let's get dirty. Let's go be human beings. I'm serious.
Yeah.
You know, and then you wash your hands when you have a little sunburnt nose. You come in and you wash your hands and you go to sleep and you're healthy. You filled your lungs with fresh air and germs and bacteria.
Right. Yeah.
We're supposed to do that.
Someone wrote LA only extend. I don't know what.
In LA probably. Just LA.
Talking about it's just a recommendation. He said.
Okay.
Oh, Yeah, just to, it's just LA, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
which kind of makes sense. I mean, yeah, I get both sides. I totally understand both
Mhm.
perspectives.
Well, I've been on both sides of the fence personally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so
So
you have the right, everyone has the right to their opinion. It's no
that's
one,
the biggest thing, in my opinion, is everybody
yeah,
should have the right to
yeah,
decide for themselves, for their families,
right.
what they want to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, that is true. I don't know, like I think I need to go get rollerblades. Like where would I even be able to buy some?
I can help you with that.
Really?
Yeah, heck yeah. I can build them.
Yes.
I mean, I can build
Is there,
quads. I
hold on a
can't build
second.
roller skates.
Is there anything you can't do?
You know, my motto is I can fix anything because I've broken almost everything at least once in my life. I've got lots of tools. I can fix anything.
That's so funny.
Well, lately I've been making what they call shoes, where I take like a men's style dress shoe
Okay.
and I get the plate and the
Okay.
trucks and the bearings and the wheels, and I drill the
Wow.
holes in the shoe and screw them all together and
Yeah,
put it all together and they spin.
that's really cool. All right. When I think about rollerblading, I go back to 12, 13 years old
Uh-huh.
because we had a rollerblading ring. It was called Skylight. Oh my God, I wonder if anybody remembers Skylight from Worcester,
People-
Massachusetts.
People
Where-
still go there. I'm involved with a lot of, national skate groups.
Yeah.
I've
Wait,
heard of it.
you've heard of Skylight?
Well, I
It's-
used to skate in Boston when I was a kid.
Okay. Oh, all right. So you've been
Yeah.
skating for many years. Well, I don't know if it's still there. I wonder if someone will clear it up for me if it's still there.
I
We'll have
don't
to
know,
find
but
out.
I'm pretty sure that name rings a bell.
Yeah. And I
Yes.
mean, I loved it. I would beg my mom to drop me off there.
my
Like, it was so cool. You just went around in a circle, the music and the lights. And I mean, it was
Yes.
the
And
best
that's the
thing
difference
ever.
between indoors and outdoors. I mean, I love skating
Yeah.
anytime, but indoor skating is just, it's its own thing.
Do we have an indoor skating place in Vegas?
I spend 3 to 4 days a week on Boulder Highway at Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is a roller skating rink.
Okay.
One on Rancho, one down on Boulder.
That's the thing I love about Vegas. You always discover new things about Vegas. Have you felt
there's
that way
always,
too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
Like I've
it's
never
pretty
been
cool.
roller skating. So I've lived here 8 years and I haven't done everything there is to do here. There's too much to
You
do.
will never be
Yeah.
able to do everything there is
Yeah.
to do because there's always new stuff.
Right. That is true. We are lucky like that.
Yes.
My best friend Lucy said that it was open last summer, Skylight. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I know what my next physical activity is going to be is roller skating.
We can do it indoors or out.
Yeah, I know. I mean, out it's getting hot, but I don't care. I don't care. We need a little bit of sun anyway. We're cooped up inside this whole time, you know?
Exactly. Throw on some
So-
sunscreen or a hat.
Yeah. I heard that a lot of people are roller skating on the strip right now. Did you hear about
I've
that?
been down there.
Okay.
I've been down there. Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Charity, I am so happy that you decided to say yes for
Well,
my show.
Thank you for having me. It was important to me to let people know, from my
Yeah.
experience, what's really going on.
Yeah.
And, I'm not going to quote numbers, but it's very rare that it's going to be, take your life.
Yeah.
You live a healthy lifestyle, even if you don't, if you're relatively healthy,
Yeah.
it's very, very low chance
Yeah.
that it's going to wipe you out, that it's going to kill you.
That's what we all hope for. I mean,
The chance is so minute.
because there's so much crap in the media, it's so hard for my brain to just go there. Like you're so confident because obviously you've had it, you're a survivor. So,
So when we know better, we do better, right?
yeah. But you, like I said, I am very grateful that you opened up and shared your story from the beginning. It definitely helped with my anxiety with her, 100%. So
Good,
thank
good.
you for
Glad
that.
I could
I
help.
appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you for having me.
absolutely. Yeah. Maybe we'll just do a rollerblading video next. I mean, roller skating. We'll do roller
You can blade, skate, fly, I don't care.
We'll do a
Yeah.
skating video. Okay.
Right on.
All right. Sounds good. And we'll have a wonderful day.
Thank you. You too,
All
Maral.
right. Bye.
Bye-bye.